And we are live, everyone. Welcome. My name is Trent, aka TD, and I'm joined by the one and only Joe from 4thWallDigital, and this is the AI show. Welcome, everybody. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, thanks,
Giuseppe.
man.
I should be saying Giuseppe. I fucked this up.
I'm doing real good. We were having a chat a little bit before about the open AI. I checked it out. $2 an hour to filter toxic imagery.
So okay, yeah. So that's not the same. I had made a very stereotypical but accurate statement about rhyming. And I'm convinced that I'm right because I just know I'm right. Nobody took the time to teach it how to rhyme properly, and so I'm going to try with a custom GPT, and I'll show y'all my methodology, which I haven't confirmed is a good way of doing things, but everything is still kind of so new that like information really isn't like out there that I've seen. That's like, and this is the definitive way on how to do it. Though you can ask AI what it needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which is pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Like different rhyming books, patterns.
well, yeah, even if it were,
Did
oh
I
wow,
just
we got a reply from so I, and you probably know this if you're in our Discord or follow us on Twitter. But I created a AI generated. It was about 95%, 90 to 95% purely AI generated podcast, I guess you could call it. What would you call it, Joe?
yeah,
Podcast?
yeah. Little podcasty, newsy, current events,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
comedy. I go comedy. Is fun. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which was a lot of fun. But you know what? That was also a lot of the work that I put in. Um, because AI just isn't funny yet. It just isn't. Though it did give me one line, the line about the terms and conditions apply. Like, and by apply we mean we may apply them. We might just talk about them over lunch. Like AI gave me that, which I said, all right, that one's all right. But here, let me post real quick. That's fine. Oh yeah, no, we have live on X. Yeah, there we go. Yo, yo, what up, TKB? All right, so AI, man, it's moving so fast and it's getting so much better. Like I think back, I look at even just projects that I was working on with AI, and I remember the struggles and the time that it was taking
mhm.
compared to now. And like we're talking like within the last year, and now like literally every day, like I'm generating something new out of code that I don't know how to really write, if that makes sense. Like I know it in the sense of like I know how it's structured, and like if I went line for line, I could probably break it down, but probably couldn't write it out like efficiently on the first try. Not nearly as fast as AI can do it. And like I'm making cool shit, man. Like let me show you something that I just did it today. I don't know if you saw this in the Discord, but it's something that I know you're familiar with.
Cool. Yeah, and that's the thing. I know you're not super because you're doing so much, but I know some people want to actually learn from this stuff too. And if you ask it to, put the explainer after each line, it'll do that. So you can like see the code, then read what it does. I've seen people do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just responding to TK here. That's the easiest way in. Bam, there you go. So you know that I had created a web component for to integrate into who did you use again? Wix.
Yeah, I've used Wix. Yeah.
Yeah. To integrate into Wix so that you could log into your Wax wallet
Yeah.
easily, right? And there were some challenges I think with it. If I'm not mistaken, like the CSS I was struggling with. Like I think that might have been breaking in places, and it was just strictly just a login and a log out, right? I don't know that it had many actions. And so today, what I did is I sat down with AI and we had a long talk about what I wanted to achieve, which was creating a web component using Solid JS and Solid Web Component or Solid Component package. And the reason why I chose that is because it's reactivity. Well, for a few reasons. Because the first one being it has a web component library with it, and the second being that it's like very reactive. So and it doesn't really matter if you know what that means or not. And what I was able to create with like very little effort was like the core piece of it. Like I think I got that within like the first half hour at the most, right? And then after that, it was adding in Tailwind CSS, right? So Tailwind is like what a large percentage of websites use. In fact, I would go as far as to say is every front end developer knows Tailwind, right?
That's a speedy one.
Yeah, because they have to. If they worked on any project that wasn't theirs, it's probably going to have Tailwind in it, right? Uh, um, and so I wanted to make sure that was incorporated because if you're making something that's going to be shareable, like this will be, um, it would probably behoove you to go with like industry best practices or most commonly used uh, um, frameworks and that kind of thing. Now, Solid.js is not one of the most commonly used, but the users don't really need to mess with that. That's just going to do its thing. So what you're seeing on the screen here, right, is run from, and you might not believe this, but like this is the actually I can take this out. Actually, I'm lying to you. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. That's not what actually is running. Let me show you what is running. I forgot that I set up a little development version of this for myself. So this is what's running here. So this is, let me make this bigger here for you. So if any of y'all took any kind of computer science or like coding at any level, you would recognize this as an HTML document. And an HTML document has a head and a body. And then within the body, you have some HTML code. And you can also put like a script tag in there. So this is like adding JavaScript to your HTML document. So like, as you can see, like this is not a lot of code right here. Would you agree with that, Joe?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And what you're seeing here is,
real quick.
Say again.
Will you scroll down? It's only what 22 lines. We're just missing the top.
Correct. Yeah, 22. I can make it even shorter too if I didn't do all the spacing here. There's an extra line right here. Let me get rid of that. We'll probably format it.
I don't know. 22.
It makes more when I fucking format it. Get the fuck out of here. I think that looks like shit. Whatever. So what's going on here? So this is my development version of it. The other version that I brought up would show you that the actual JavaScript is coming in from this. It's coming in from an external link, right? So I'm just importing the script from an external place, which is my Vercel deployment, right? So all of the code, I took it and I put it up on a server so that I could be accessed by other places, right? And so in there's an HTTPS link, and it just points to that file, and I can show you what that looks like if you like. Sure. If we go to Vercel, we just go right here, right? And so like when I click on this link, so like this is like the literal link right here. So it's waxwc.vercel.app, right? And when you hit that, you get like this giant screen of code back, but it's not meant to be looked at by anybody. It's meant to just be pulled in, right? And so when it pulls it in, this little bit of code here, and then all I have to do is I have to say, I have to put the custom HTML element down, Wax Wallet, and then I have attributes that I'll let you customize it, right? So we see I have 2 of them here, right? And I have them in a nav bar that are spaced between, right? So it's just saying like, put this one on the right, put the other one on the left. And that's exactly what we're doing. This one does not have the show login and show log out. It just has a show transfer. And then if we go to the page, we can see what that renders out, right? So that renders out a login and a log out, right? Like, this is fucking dope, bro. Like, this is you could literally put this in like a notepad document and just save it as HTML and double click on it, and you would be able to transfer. You know, what's your wallet address?
HDARS.wham.
Yeah. Like, and so like you can see right there, this is ready to send it, right? I don't even know if I have that much wax. Let's see. Oh, precision mission. Oh, fuck you. All right, so like I actually didn't test the transfer, but that's not the point, right? Because it popped open the signing, and that's all that matters. Like, no. We're gonna do lots of stuff. I'm just showing them what I was doing today, and like literally like today. Like,
and that code that you got that you worked up through AI, or no?
I did not write it. I did not write it. So the actual code of this, right, is like all of this here.
Yeah.
Which it's much more. And no, I didn't write any of this. Like, not myself. I put the ID in there and like little shit. Like,
right.
You know, and actually I did write all of this because it gave me really bad login and log out functions. So I had to tweak them a bit, and I had to put like the restore session in. But like these are like these are all kind of basic things that you could find in the WRF-Kit documentation, right? Like some kind of line about like it writing all of it. But it handled the part that I needed it to handle, was like the creating the web component and writing it in solid.js.
Right.
It did it with ease. And
now let me ask you this: if you were to train your Claude or your ChatGPT or whatever, you're like, here's the URL for the WRF-Kit documentation.
Yeah.
I want you to reference this.
Yeah.
Write the code based on that.
That would be like right what I'm doing right here. So there's two ways to do that, and that would be custom GPTs in ChatGPT or in Claude. It has projects. I don't know if Gemini has something yet. I don't think it does. In both Claude and ChatGPT, you need to have like the premium or whatever. But you can go and create a project, and then we could call it like we would call it wax login or something like that. And then I would kind of explain what I was trying to do with it, right? And so I'll give you a better example, so I don't have to create a stupid project, because I don't really like, I have to archive it. And I just don't feel I don't want it. So what I'm trying to do here is make a better, like, ChatGPT like sucks at lyrics, in that like it and no offense, but like it rhymes like a white person, bro. Like just monosyllabic. Like if you've ever heard like somebody that's not from an urban background try to rhyme, like that sounds like nursery rhymes, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's just monosyllabic on every, at the end of every bar. And that's just not like, that's not lyrics at all. That's nursery rhymes is what it is. And so I actually own this domain too. So if I get this right, we can put it out there and start making some money off of it. But it has to be fire first. And I use the word of the day today as an example. Let me read to you what like this says here. I probably shouldn't read all of it because there is something a little offensive towards the end, but like it was very specifically said. All right, so you are a lyrical genius who can easily rhyme any word or phrase perfectly, phonetic sound for phonetic sound. So like that's like the crux of what makes you, when you hear somebody rhyme, like you might not realize it, but like when you hear somebody and you're like, oh yeah, they can rap good or whatever, like that's what you're hearing. You're hearing the polysyllabic rhymes and like the rhyme schemes and how it flows, and it's melodic, and like your brain is picking it up and it's saying like, oh, that sounds just like what you just said over here, like perfectly almost, right? And I can cite some examples of rappers that do it like as their main, like that's like they spit almost every single rhyme the same way under the same rhyme scheme. But I explained it here. I said, for example, if given the word cyanide with the phonetic sounds, and I put in parentheses roughly of a so an I, hard I sound I, and then like as in like but, I think is the example, and then an I again, right? So it's I, right? And it's three syllables, and it has to be fucking three syllables, or it sounds stupid. I know that diatribe and hide like technically rhyme, and if you had a rhyming dictionary, they would be in the dictionary likely together. Actually, no, they
Right.
wouldn't. It would have to be an IBE. Rhyming dictionary suck. I said you would produce diatribe, ride or die, or try to fly. And so I gave it like three examples of like, okay, so like there's some assonance here. If I'm not mistaken, that's what like stretching a rhyme is called, assonance. Um, and like this is stretching it even more, and then this one's like stretching it even more because you're actually like almost cutting a syllable like down so that it fits, right?
Sure.
Um, but then I said, but never my ride, tie dye, or hide. Like you're never going to give me just two syllables back if I gave you three. And I said, the reason why you would never give those latter examples is because they are terrible, terrible rhymes. It's not awful. I said polysyllabic rhymes only,
Well,
monosyllabic is for nursery rhymes, and we're not doing that here.
but you verbally told me that it's because it doesn't have enough as many syllables, but then you didn't tell the AI here the same thing you told me,
I
which
did.
makes sense.
All right here, I did. I said polysyllabic rhymes only.
Yeah, but the
Are you
reason
saying that this isn't
the
clear
reason
enough?
you would never give them those examples is because they're two syllables
Okay.
and because they are terrible,
Oh yeah,
terrible
yeah.
rhymes.
Okay, yeah.
Because that's the problem,
Because
right?
you were given a three syllable prompt and would have responded with two with two syllable answers, which are terrible, terrible rhymes off. All right, you think that that's better?
Yeah, I think if you mention the two,
Yeah. And I
um,
says you use assonance to your advantage and use this to concoct ingenious rhymes, but always stick to the standard of does it rhyme, of which you have very little latitude to work with. It must sound close enough to the perfect rhyme in quotes for it to be eligible for a response. You produce as many words or phrases that fit this criteria as possible on each prompt. You refer to your knowledge base for phonetic sounds, which I still need to upload that. And then I said you utilize Urban Dictionary to augment the regular English dictionary. And then I said, you're not limited to non-offensive words, and I won't read the rest of it, but I give it an example without saying it of like what I mean by like you're allowed to say like you're allowed to give me whatever the word is if it rhymes. Like I don't care if it's offensive. Uh, um and
man. Okay, so speaking of putting the ass in assonance, that's a new word to me.
oh, is it?
Yeah, I was just looking it up. I'm
Mm.
like more used to like cadence, but that's speed. This is like repetition. But listen,
Nah, so I just asked it, and I'm like, Claude. I made Claude fucking correct itself, right? So, uh, um, here. I asked it to make sure because it's been a while also that I had used that word to make sure that I was using the right one. I said, "What do you call stretching a word to make it rhyme?" Assonance. It said the technique you're referring to was not assonance, but rather a different poetic device. Let me explain. It's called a forced rhyme, and then like it went on, and I said, "This is actually a different technique. Assonance is the repetition of similar vowel sounds within words." So I said, "Hold up." I said, "Explain how assonance isn't what's applied in rap lyrics." I don't believe you. And so Claude said, I apologize for the confusion in my previous response. You're right to question this, and I appreciate you bringing it up. Let me clarify and correct my explanation. Assonance examples. You're absolutely correct that assonance is very commonly used in rap lyrics. In fact, it's one of the key techniques that many rappers employ to create rhythm and flow in their verses. My misunderstandings. I made a mistake in assuming you were referring specifically to changing the pronunciation of words rather than the broader concept of using similar sounds in rhyming. This led me to incorrectly suggest forced rhyme instead of assonance. Assonance and rap examples. This is a
yeah,
bad one, but it's close enough, right? Because it wouldn't probably give me sweaty and heavy. It probably wouldn't. It would be like they're not perfect rhymes, so I have to give you like something that rhyme that ends in eaty. You know what I mean? And not heavy, but like they fucking rhyme, bro. Like what are you doing? And then Kendrick Lamar and Humble, viral and spiral rhyme perfectly is a terrible example.
yeah.
Um,
So, dude, so assonance I was reading it, and so it says in poetry, the repetition of the sound of a vowel or diphthong. There's another word I'm not
diphthong.
sure
Yep,
about.
I have those over here.
Dipset. All right.
So yeah, here's your finesse. So I got to save this and give this to the knowledge base, right? So there's actually only 44. I don't know why it gave me an extra one. There's actually a lot more. You can probably stretch that out pretty far, but for the most part, there's only 44. All right, so I'm just going to save this to a text file.
44
phonetic sounds in the English. It's like it depends on dialect. Like if you like in different like accents and dialects, you'll have more phonetic sounds. Like like we're not gonna have like ka, like ba. We're not gonna have that for the most part in Texas at all. But we'll have some other stupid like twangy phonetic sound, right?
Yeah. Oh man, monophthong, diphthong, and then consonants. Consonants just sticking out like a sore thumb all the time.
All right. So now I save this, and so now we're gonna go to upload files, and I'm gonna give it this. Where did I save that to? I'm gonna give it these phonetic sounds.
Sounds bad.
Yeah, there we go. And so, all right, so that uploads that. Now, you can upload as many files as you want. I think, or maybe I'm wrong. What up, Pato? And we're teaching AI to rhyme, bro.
And right now you're in a custom GPT.
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you're uploading these files. Okay.
Yeah. So like this is its knowledge base, and so this is where you really can get like the granular, and like the niche stuff. The things that like the regular Chat GPT doesn't do well because it's like very specific to like your use case, which I feel like this fits in because like sure it can give you lyrics, but it's not gonna give you anything. Like I'm gonna show it here in a second, right? I'm gonna go grab this YouTube, right? So I'm gonna grab this here. It's just a screenshot. I'm gonna send it to him, right? So I don't know if you've ever seen this here. Right, we can play it audio too, right? So this is probably like one of the best, in my opinion, like freestyles in the history of it being a thing. And this website here, are these guys, right? Like they color code it. And so I'm going to give it that. I'm going to take some screenshots here. I'm sorry for your loss. It's somebody dead in the car, and it's probably one of yours. So do you see how it's like highlighting the words that he's rhyming? Remember, we walked past the teacher, take the chalk. We wrote punishments. I will not talk in class. Now it's pistols punishing people for talking fast, and all these innocent bystanders is hauling ass. I hate to say I told y'all, but I told y'all things fall apart when it's in a too weak to hold y'all. I'm just collecting what you owe to my old John. You about to get swooped down on and stole on. Fools where they wise men know they. We're not gonna listen to this whole thing. It's like 11 minutes. I'm just gonna give it some examples. I never thought you'd give me a reason to do this. Cain and Abel, Jesus and Judas, Caesar and Brutus. I see intruders, avert your eyes. I told you keep out of the hood, circumcised. How could you sleep? I thought you always was the first to rise. Hey yo, you heard the line, everybody plays the fool. Well, I'll be that exception to the rule. The principle to hand deliver lessons to the school. I was making major moves, my dollar deja vu. My mission when my ambition was brandishing the tool to be an icon. Wearing slippers made of python, getting mine quicker. All right, shit, that's going faster than I can fucking copy it. Do this. There we go. To the rule, the principle to hand deliver lessons to the school. I was making major moves, my dollar deja vu. My mission when my ambition was brandishing a tool to be an icon. Wearing slippers made of python, getting mine. So I think that we'll see if this works at all. The oil, tribulation and toil hit the operation, but I'm back in the soil. Got my crown tilted, my gown quick. That should be enough right there. Well, not really to train it, but to give it an example. My homie told me to come with him to the mass shit. Them brothers said don't go from written bars filled with rage to prime time. All right. So now I'm just going to take this screenshot and I'm going to add this to its knowledge base and explain to him what it is. It's not a him, what it is. Well, I guess it's a him before it's a her, but because the way I talk to it, it would not be a her. Fucking merciless. Rhyme, and let's call this like rhyme scheme example 1. All right. And we'll upload this. And then that'll be good there. And then I will say in here, You refer to the document in your knowledge base titled, what do I call that? Rhymes, give me example one. One for guidance on how to construct the responses you give, taking note of the colored matches. These are acceptable rhymes. All right, so that should be good. All right, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and click create, and then I'm gonna save it. Oh, anyone with a link? Fuck, whatever. All right, and so now we can go to it and give somebody give me a word to rhyme. I just started off with orange, right? Go. There's technically no word in the English language that perfectly rhymes with orange.
Buzz King wrote "we GPT," but
I don't know. GPT could be one. Yeah. Give me rhymes for GPT. So I would say that this is a hard E, right? Like as in, where the vowels at? This one here,
okay.
right? E.
Well, that's not.
And then and like an S, like as in a bit, like these two, 1, 2, 3. That's what I'd say.
The first one's number one's annoying.
Why?
Why's it gotta be an I that makes a double E sound? That's fucking annoying, bro.
Yeah. Let's call it this, right? We'll give it this one. E, right? Yeah, okay. No, please don't give me bullshit. See, like these are bad now. Like you're like, and so I got to teach it how. Like, okay, like just throwing fucking words at me isn't how you do it either, bro. Like it have to make sense, right?
Wow, but you're only asking it to rhyme one word with one word. So how about this? Let's give it a shot to do its thing. Say write me a short song about assonance. And diphthongs, bro. No, you don't have to put diphthongs. But I would like a song about diphthongs. I think I'm gonna make a song about diphthongs.
Yeah, diphthongs is a cool word.
It is.
Diphthongs. How many did you know how many diphthongs there are?
Looks like
7, I think, right?
7.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's another kind of thong too. There's a monothong. I think, right?
Ladies.
Yeah, here they are.
Yeah. That one sounds like mankini to me or something. Avoid that one.
See, it's not doing it. You suck, dude. What did I fucking tell you about?
Okay, in a world of sounds where the words take flight. They always say take flight. A lot of these, not they all, but a lot of times that's a very common thing.
I don't even think monosyllabic is a word.
I think.
I don't think it is.
I mean, wouldn't that just be A?
Compared to polysyllabic rhymes, they are often associated with simple inner rhyme. Here's a more detailed summary. Okay, so why are you giving me?
You know what? Maybe you should ask it. Maybe you should have asked it why it thinks that, or if it can show you where and highlight where.
See, now it's fucking confused and being stupid. Okay.
But I mean, like, so next time, like let's look at this song real quick. Okay, so this one, see where vowels and blends and harmony meet. Okay. Diphthongs chiming, clear as a bell, bro.
No, these are all this is so bad, bro. Like it's just bad. Like you didn't give me a single I don't see a single polysyllabic in there. Maybe I'm missing it. No,
Wait.
they're all.
Okay, wait. Highlight it, copy it, right?
No, I'm not talking about the GPT. I'm talking about this trash you gave me.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about that. I was gonna say, if you paste the song in there and then say, show me where, highlight where in this song there's polysyllabic rhyming. You know what I mean? Then you don't have to look for it. We can show you. Diphthongs and assonance.
Syllabic. I'm not spelling it right now. 2 L's the syllable. Syllabic.
Yeah. On a summer day. Summer's Eve. Smells so fresh over here.
Divine, they align, so that's getting closer. Nope. Rhyming consonants, that's close. Resonance.
Yeah.
Consonants and resonance. Yeah, so okay. So like it's still not getting it though. It just isn't getting it. All right.
Maybe you can find, not right now, obviously.
All right, so I want to do another commercial in Suno, right? So we did the one that was fucking killer, by the way.
Yeah.
But I did all the lyrics for it, so that doesn't count really. I think this is it here. Oh, we were trying to teach it to rhyme, Pato. All right, here's one. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah, I can. You were trying to make a mini GPT. You're trying to make a mini GPT.
Yeah.
Custom one on ChatGPT 4.0, and he's trying to teach it to rhyme because it sucks at rhyming. And it seems like we might need to get a couple more papers because it didn't quite have the great knowledge base, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So like this is funny, right? Like check it out. Like here's the lyrics here. Advertise with us today. Your name out on display. But
advertise with us today.
Yeah.
Like I had to spell available so that it would say it. Yeah, I killed it.
Yeah, this is the best. This is the best. One of the best parts of it.
Our audience grows day by day. So
and so it fucked it up there. It does it better later.
The end's the best.
Our audience grows day by day. So by goddamn it, please just pay. Everyone clap your hands and stomp your feet.
Oh yeah, to write a song. Yep. To do this here. I'll show you here in a second. Just buy your goddamn mad or I won't eat. Right. So all right. So yeah, so now we need to create a new one, right? Create. There we go. Yep. I was trying to do one for Chris the Goat while we were on Fortnite the other night. Pato, I'm not sure if you saw my here's one that I did for on TikTok. I don't know if you guys seen this one. This is Pato. Let me see. Where's mine? How do I get to mine? I don't know how to use this yet. Oh yeah. Here we go. So this why is it not playing audio?
Yeah, no audio.
That's okay. I have it right here. There we go. English subtitles. We fucking threw a concussion grenade at him so that, or whatever, so that he couldn't get the fucking medallion. It was hilarious. And the dude just fucking quits. So yeah, so yeah, we're just trying to do another funny commercial and kind of show how AI generates lyrics and music. Um, so what was the prompt that I used for? Let's see. I'll get more here. Why am I not? Oh, I gotta go to the library, maybe.
So, are you thinking for a specific company this time to make the ad for?
We can. I mean, go ahead and spit some ideas if you have some. Maybe yeah. Maybe we should do it like instead of just a generic like advertise because uh, um, we're broke because that's funny. We can do an actual fake product or something, right? What do you want? What do you want to do?
Oh man, I just saw these
Okay, right.
nighttime hot pockets, chicken and NyQuil filling.
Yeah. Nighttime. Pockets that serve two purposes. One, to give you a midnight snack via its content of chicken. Chicken what?
Chicken and NyQuil.
No, chicken what though? Like chicken marsala? Chicken marsala.
Okay.
And also puts you to sleep with its contents of NyQuil. Available available online only because of the stupid FDA, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what else?
Let's say something about what do you call it? Expiration dates should only be a suggestion.
Expiration dates are only a suggestion. And then what else?
I think we should make the chicken tasty.
Under the age of 12 requires adult consent, right?
Sure.
We'll let 13-year-olds eat nighttime pockets.
Put it ridiculous. Make it like 3.
We only have 11 characters. Where 11 characters? Where?
Under the age of 3.
Yeah, there's more words that rhyme with 3. All right. What do you mean you only have 11 characters?
I don't know.
Where's he seen 11 at? All right. Style of music. What kind of style of music are we jamming out to?
Well, what if you put jingle?
Yeah. Jingle.
I don't know.
Let me try that.
Wait. What was the end of it again? Scroll up to it again, or the bottom again?
The last thing I wrote was under the age of 3 requires adult consent.
Yeah, maybe we should say something about like that protects us legally or protects the product legally. Like by purchasing this product, you agree. I don't know to our terms.
No, that's fine. It'll extrapolate from it. All right. So then we need a title. What is this product called?
Night pockets. Cosby's chicken specials.
I don't know. Night. I was calling. I don't know. I don't know. Can we NyQuil in pockets? How do we mix that?
Let's go into your chat GPT since you got it open. Let's ask folks.
Yeah. Let's go to regular chat GPT.
Okay.
Combine these two words to create a clever pun. NyQuil All right, combine
Yeah, just words.
these. Chicken hot.
Yeah,
pocket.
and maybe put a clever pun, but like let it know it's naming a product. You know.
Yeah. Naming a product. You know, and I'll give this to Claude too.
Cool.
I'll give it to actually all of them. Let's see. We got Gemini and Meta to do too.
Yeah, you know, I
Let's see what they all come up with.
I gotta take some time to do this. I gotta get into a big AGI. If you can set up, you can do like 15 models or 8 or something. But
Oh,
you
fuck
know,
off.
you know how you just went through all 3?
Yeah, a 4.
You can put
Yeah.
your APIs into this big AGI thing, and then you just type
Chicken
once.
Little.
You just type once, and you get 4 responses. And
Yeah.
then you can say, I want to choose one model to read all 4 responses, combine them, and come up with a new response.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So here's for y'all in the audience. Those are all the 4 that I went with. Night chicken, night tuckins.
Quickens.
Night tuckins.
Oh, I'm loving night tuckins.
Chickwill.
Chickwill. That sounds like the way, I don't know. What's his name? Substitute teacher pronounces the name of it. Chickwill.
Cluckhill. Several, dummy.
Salmonella.
Snooze. Clucking night.
Uh-huh.
Clucking night quill pockets.
Clucking NyQuil pockets. Yeah. I don't know. Clucking is so crackhead tweaker, you know?
Yeah.
You got to be clucking.
NyQuil. What was the other one? What was the one from over here? Night tuckins. The NyQuil, night tuckins. NyQuil.
NyQuilkin.
Night chick pockets. That's terrible, dude.
Yeah, that is horrible. What is this one? Yeah, Gemini. Google the words.
This is why nobody uses you. I guess I could go into Copilot also. So if you have Windows, I don't know if I can show this. It should be. So I don't know if you have. Do you have a little like colorful thing in the bottom right of your Windows, like next to like your notification bell and clock that says Copilot in Windows Preview? I think you have to have Windows Insider. I'm not sure.
I don't think I have the Copilot. Actually, I do have the option. I see it come up with certain things.
Yeah. Let me just throw this into a paint really quick so that y'all can see it. So if you have something that looks like this little colorful guy down here in the bottom, that's Copilot.
Yeah.
And you can just like that's built into your OS.
Right.
Which is another way that you can access AI. Let's see what it says. This is like literally the first time I've ever used this. Now I was going to think I'm some kind of weirdo. Quicken is what it went. But I think ChatGPT won it, so we'll call it how about my night tuckins?
My night tuckins.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. And we're gonna go with jingle. All right. So we'll click create. And then let me do a pop here. Let's do a pop song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what it gives us.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oh, and I needed to click this. Damn it. All right. So these might not even be good because I didn't generate lyrics for them. I don't know what it's. All right. So we're in the lyrics. Hold on a second. Let me go back and do the jingle. Oh, it's like all the midnight munchies. No, my night tuckins. And then I should have said that in here. That's okay though. All right. Click create. What are these?
Write a song about night.
Yeah, see, it's actually giving me the actual lyrics.
Write a song about nighttime.
Shit. All right.
What do you mean?
Like it took it write a song about it took that as the actual lyrics. And so
Oh,
they're,
yeah.
they're fucked up. Yeah, I forgot to hit generate. That's all
Oh,
good.
gotcha. But you should keep some of those other lines. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it comes up with. All right, so it's a rock version of it. That's a long intro. That's how they say Marcel. Oh shit.
Snack and snooze all rolled into one. That's a great line.
Holy shit.
That should be like a what do you call it? A motto for like some ganja edibles company.
Yo, this is good. All right, so hold on, here's another one. He said Marsala right there.
Yeah. That's bomb.
DA can't keep me down, bro.
Nice. We are done.
All right, that one's okay.
Yeah.
Oh. What do you think of this one? Yeah, so you know what I don't know how to do? Like if I find it a song that I like,
Yeah.
but I want to change the lyrics, like I don't know how to do that. Like
so right up here on the left,
yeah.
Right in the lyrics right now up there.
Okay.
Like you can go in there and change them right now. So like I didn't like one of the and sleep with the each share thing. Like I felt like that could have been better.
Right. Tuckins.
Yeah. There we go.
And then
yeah, that's great. The NyQuil filling makes me hold so good. Oh man.
Yeah, cooked chicken and so I probably could spell this differently, right?
I think it's no, I don't think there's
if I do like that.
There's a R.
In Marsala?
You're talking about like tiki masala?
No, chicken Marsala, motherfucker.
Masala.
Don't question.
I mean, if it's the Indian one, I'm pretty sure it's no R.
No, it's Italian.
Oh, Italian. Yeah. No,
Italian American dish of golden pan-fried chicken cutlets and mushrooms in a rich Marsala wine sauce.
Okay.
Yum. Oh, wine. There you go. Yeah. About a high Chihuahua eating Taco Bell. Yeah. All right. Shit, where did Suno go? There it is. All right, and we're working in Suno.com also, by the way. In case anybody wants to go knock out some advertising songs for us.
If you want to keep working on these lyrics,
I will. Oh yeah, I'll tear these up. This will be funny as shit by the time Monday hits.
Song about a high Chihuahua eating Taco Bell. What genre of music? I'll whip that one out.
All right, yeah.
Lyrics.
While you do that one, how do I back out of here?
Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco
There
Bell.
we go. All right, I got another one. Right, a commercial jingle about a new kind of baby diaper lined with a revolutionary enzyme that turns the feces into a delicious edible snack. The product name is called Bowels to Mouths. And they are available in only 2 countries worldwide. They're only available over the counter in Germany because they're a bunch of shit-eating weirdos. And where else?
To mouth.
Huh?
I said bowels to mouth.
And
OTC in Germany.
what's another one where like they're into like the scat porn and stuff?
You should put in 1 cup.
All right, I'm not going to insult my German friends there. Available, they aren't available over the counter due to stupid FDA and CDC. But can be purchased on the dark net. Okay, what else? No refunds, no exceptions. All right. And then we're gonna do a jingle again, I guess, right?
I don't know. The pop one turned out better. Maybe we should try something
Yeah,
else.
pop electronic, maybe. Pop dance. There we go,
Yeah.
pop dance.
Maybe like...
Bowels to mouths jingle. Bam, there we go. All right, let's check it out.
Oh, that's good.
Podcast intro in the style of Bell. You know what I want? I found some new AIs that do audio stuff. Well, audio and video. I'll show y'all that in a second. Well, let's see how Bowels to Mouths came out.
Diapers bringing smiles today. Brand new way. Bowels to mouths can't be sold, but on darknet they're pure gold.
Wow.
FDA says knows the rule. CDC ain't down with cool. Evolution fresh and bold.
Your E. coli.
Turn the gross into pure gold.
Nice.
Bowels to mouth, snacks so fine. Get yours on the darknet line. No returns, no second look. This diaper's cooking like a book.
Yo, the next verse is fire.
Tables now a dream. Feeding babies with a gleam.
Ew.
FDA can frown away. Bowels to mouths here to stay.
Holy shit, this is fucking
No
fun.
more mess, just pure delight. Turn them up from dark to bright. Hidden from the public's eyes on the darknet, that's no surprise. Bowels to mouths, snacks so fine. Get yours on the
Too much darknet reference,
line.
but this is fucking funny.
Return.
All right, what'd you come up
I
with?
like that chorus. That's fucking.
Yeah.
So what kind of style should we do the Chihuahua?
The Chihuahua. Oh, you got to do that in Mexico, like Tejano or something, don't you?
Something like that. Some bottom.
Yeah, dude, you got to do Tejano or Something nice and stereotypically racist. Yeah.
There you go. Polka, polka, polka.
Holy shit. Bells to mouth.
Bells to mouth. Did you come up with that line or did it?
Yeah, no, I did. So that's why I put it in there. Huh.
Keistered? Keistered?
Oh yeah. Oh, so I'm putting that down. Metal rock. Metal rock is on it.
Oh, okay. Metal rock. Here we go. I'm doing another one. There's this amazing band called Metalachi, and they play metal covers in mariachi music. It's crazy. They're from Orange County. They play out here in LA, and like they have a great show. They'll bring like girls up and make them take shots of tequila and get everybody dancing. It's a good time. It's like a comedy show / band. But then they're good. They're actually really good. All right, here. Should I present my chihuahuas? I got 2 chihuahuas.
Yeah. You gonna put your screen up?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find these other ones that I was working with the other day.
Okay.
One was to clean the audio because I had used an instrumental that was not very good quality. And I'll show you what I did with that. I actually had to sign up for it too. Stupid, but whatever.
We'll start with your racist Banda Tejano.
Little doggy in the street, running fast on tiny feet, chasing dreams under the sun, living life just having fun. Found a taco on the ground, cheese and beef just lying around. Took a bite and felt the rush. Now he's soaring high on Kush. Chihuahua, Chihuahua, fly. Eating tacos, reaching sky. Tiny Munch just gave a buzz. Living large because he does.
Ah, shit. This is fucking hilarious.
In a world so big and wide, he's a hero, no need to hide. Eyes are red, his tail's a blur. Every bark a happy purr. From the city to...
Let's hear this second. Here we go.
Yeah.
Little doggy in the street, running fast on tiny feet, chasing dreams under the sun, living life just having fun. Found a taco on the ground, cheese and beef just lie around. Took a bite and felt the rush. Now he's soaring high on Kush. Chihuahua high, Chihuahua fly, eating tacos, reaching sky. Tiny Munch just gave a buzz, living large because he does. In a world so big and wide.
So if I was to do that like again or whatever, I'd probably change some of the lyrics to try to make it sound like a Spanish accent, like how you did with the country guy, to make it like
Yeah. Hi, Jenna.
Little doggy in the streets, running fast on tiny feet, chasing dreams under the sun, living life just having fun. Every taco's within reach, flying king on top of the world, like a freedom is unfurled. Little paws run up the hill.
All right, last one.
Yeah.
Little doggy in the street, running fast on tiny feet, chasing dreams under the sun, living life just having fun.
While we're here, you ran the stems on one of these last time, right?
I did, yes. Yeah, and it came out like shit, bro. Like it just
Didn't work good.
Yeah. It came out like all the other ones do with like they're not good, man. Like you can hear
Like
the lyrics in the instrumental, and you can hear the instruments in the lyrics, and like it sucks. Like it's just not perfect, like it would be if you had real stems.
Can you do it real quick on
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, with what song? Any of them?
Well, I mean, you could even just show me the ones that you already did. I just kind of want to check it out. Like,
All right. Yeah, here we'll just I can get stems. We'll just do this one here. All right, so this is the one we're separating here, and you'll see that like you'll be able to hear the other one. You'll be able to hear, and the vocals you'll hear instruments, and then instrumental you'll hear lyrics.
Will you share your screen?
Oh shit! Yeah, my bad. And so to fix that, I can show you what I did. I went over to a place called Podcastle. There's so many AI sites right now, bro. It's nuts.
Yeah, man.
Like it's to the point where like you can just Google anything that you want to do with AI next to it, and there's probably a site for it.
Yeah. There's a great site just for the audience and yourself too. It's called There's an AI for that.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and it's like a thing you can search. And
I like the figurine wall.
not tuckins.
What's the figurine wall? All right.
Figurine.
So this is called Podcastle here. So I'm going to take the podcast that I did because I know that my my audio editing wasn't perfect, and I know that like the volume bounces around in it. So I'm going to see if I can't fix that, and I'm going to see if it'll take this. All right, now let's check this out. All right, I think we can just like visually look too, can I? Or no?
I don't know.
I feel like right here it's louder than it should be, and maybe even right there, right?
The levels even.
Yeah. So I know that if I right click this and I can go auto leveling, I think it's gonna go ahead and like it'll make it all like a consistent volume. Although there are some places where I intentionally made it lower, like when they're like when she's talking shit in the background to him.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, like she was talking over him or whatever. So I don't know how that's going to come out. Let me see if I can't find where that is.
Story NFT art.
Oh.
Well, in like a month.
My name is Ethan Gass, and I'm joined by my co-host, the one and only Jenna Block. How are you doing this morning, Jenna?
Well, I'm doing better than my crypto investments are. I can tell you that much. I haven't seen that much red. Well, in like a month.
Gross.
If this keeps up,
Yeah,
I might have to find a real job. But
See,
until then,
he was not supposed to be that loud, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to be that loud. Like, so if you listen to it again, like that gross, you should only hear it like in the background.
Good morning, listeners. My name is Ethan Gass, and I'm joined by my co-host, the one and only Jenna Block. How are you doing this morning, Jenna?
well, I'm doing better than my crypto investments are. I can tell you that much. I haven't seen that much red. Well, in like a month.
Gross.
If this keeps up, I might have to find a real
Right.
job. But until then, I'm just so happy
Gross.
to be here with
Best
you,
part.
Ethan.
Oh,
Might
the
sense
wall
a
in the
tinge
background.
of sarcasm in your voice.
You got a
there,
figurine
Jenna.
wall,
But that's
Joe?
okay. We're equally glad to have you here as well. Today,
I got
we're
a figurine walk, few of them cases. I got a whole thing right here you can't see.
All right, so here's the stems here now. So this is vocals. And it's going to be a shitty job. I can almost guarantee it.
Diapers bringing smiles today.
So like you ignore the reverb. Just listen for like a hi-hat or anything, and you'll see that you hear
But
it.
on darknet, they're pure gold. FDA says knows the rule. CDC ain't down with cool.
This one sounds clean to me, man.
Revolution
Nah.
fresh and bold.
The S, it needs an S
Send the
filter.
gross into pure gold.
What is it called? I forget. Well,
Almost 2 miles, snacks so fine.
the Esser is called.
Get yours on the
Here, play the oh, but this one only did the vocal and the audio. It didn't break it down into multiple. That's what happened, right?
Yeah, correct. So here's the audio. But you might even hear like when it hits the chorus, like you might actually even hear the words like
Right.
faintly.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say this. I know on the audio, it breaks it down by instrument. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the figurines, Joe?
Huh?
What are those figurines in the back?
Dude, I got a ton. These, let's see. So these right here, I got my mushrooms. I got some GPKs. I got a whole row of like Pez. I got some.
You collect Pez?
Golden Girls. I got this whole row of Pez. Here, I'll tell you. Like,
Yeah, you need to move the camera. Oh, shit.
I got some crazy ones. Kobe.
Kobe.
Yeah, I got my old like 1980s Camel Joe cup. Bunch of Dunnies, a bunch of the Kazakhs, but trolls. I got these are handmade custom ones my homegirl did. I got those old viewfinders. I got my old Nintendo controllers, Mushroom, Obama, George Bush, a bunch of Jesus and Buddhas, Jerry Garcia, G.I. Joe from the 80s. Bunch of shit. I got too much shit. Then over here, I got like fucking Smurfs and too much Disney shit. I literally have what do you call it from back in the day? Happy Meal shit, bro. I got like the little chicken nuggets and
nice.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with my Lutra account. I'm supposed to be getting like a bunch of credits from Jam signing up. Jam, are you still in the audience? If you are, I need you to check on your Lutra and why it didn't go through.
I need to get on there too. I gotta scrape some
so let's see if this can run again. The credit. So this is what I did, and to be honest with you, like this was superfluous. I didn't really even need to do this. I can just go to Google.Trends, right? I believe is what it is. Yeah, right. And so I can just go here and just put it NFTs, right? Click explore, and then I can change this to worldwide. And then I can do the past 4 days, I think, past 7 days. But right now, since we're only Thursday, I'll just go past 4 days. All categories, web search. And so and this gives me shitty results. All categories, web search. Damn, is that fucking dead? And this will give me like the Google searches, which will give you, let's see what crypto's response is. And so like it'll give me keywords that I can then go search. Like, why are they asking about academia crypto? Because I don't know the answer to that. And then I think that I should be able to search it, right? Oh yeah, there it is. Search it. Yeah, interesting. That's not a news story. Or I could just use Google for this, like, right? And I can use the tools here, and I can just go past week. Mining boot camps, what? So Lutra kind of is not really needed. I can do this unless I wanted it automated, but I don't know that I need it because I'm only trying to look up like the last week's worth of news.
Gotcha.
So
what were you? That's what you were looking up through Lutra?
Yeah. Like Lutra should be able to do this also.
Yeah. I
click run here. But anyway, all right. So I got a couple commercials. The Night Tuckins is definitely going to be next week's. Maybe we could do Bows to Mouths the following week until we actually get some real. We probably will never get real advertisers if we keep doing. You know what I mean? Like fake.
No. Shit. We'll see.
Yeah.
Gamble. Pfizer.
All right. I guess I can show these guys 11 Labs. That's where I did all that entire podcast in it. One of the coolest things about it, and this will probably expedite my work next week. So I was doing actually text to speech, and that takes a lot longer to do. If I were doing it the right way, I would have a script written out already before I go to production, like every other, correctly done media production in the history of fucking modern media. except for improv. They would have a script. And so I have to write the script first. And then if I have it written, then instead of typing it in here, I can just go to speech. And I can click on this record audio button. And I believe that if I click this, it's going to ask me, yep, remember it forever. That's what I've been forgetting to do. And now we should get a recording of my voice that can be made into anyone's voice we want. Right. And then I can go over here and I can pick out this like funny cartoony voice. Hold on. Which one was it? Which one was the funny one? Oh, Benny. Yeah. And then we click this here.
And now we should get a recording of my voice that can be made into anyone's voice we want.
Like this would be a lot easier if I were just to read the content out, right?
And now we should get a recording of my voice that can be made into anyone's voice we want.
It's pretty dope, right? You know what else they have over here that I just noticed? They have sound effects, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think it had a mic drop that was acceptable. In fact, it gave me a bunch of things that were not mics, so I actually had to go on the internet to find a mic drop. But let's see if it has gunshot, like something like that. Let's see what it does for that.
Well, it's like making it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a gunshot. Oh, that's a gunshot. Those are all gunshots. Very good.
Yeah.
Whoop. That's funny. I was using story blocks for the longest time for like sound effects, and now let me see what if it does for like whoosh.
Yeah. Try to make it even longer too. Put like a jingle.
Yeah, hold on. I got the one after this. Let's see. Deep, dramatic, cinematic trailer. Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. See, that's exactly what I would have wanted. And yeah, see, I think that first one is the one that I was looking for. Right, that sounds pretty good, right?
I think so.
And so, like, I could take this, download this, I can save that, and then I could take, I could go back to my speech, and then we could go like, in a world where you awake, or you can't sleep, and are also hungry. Dot. And then put some dots here too. Ellipsis, ellipsi. What's the plural of ellipsis?
I think you're right with ellipsi. I don't think many people ever use it.
And I have a deep trailer voice, I think.
Right in my ellipsi.
Do I have one of these? I should.
A man who doesn't trust himself can never really trust anyone else.
I don't believe that.
Nothing strengthens authority so much as silence.
We'll go with Bill. Knock it out of the park, Bill. Go.
In a world where you can't sleep and are also hungry.
Shit, right? So yeah, that's funny. It's not as deep as I would want it to be. Like I want like the super deep voices. Let's go see if we can't find one. Let's go deep trailer. Let's see what it gives me for that.
A wise man will make more opportunities in a world
There we
That's
go.
where
good.
AI voices sound like
I
robots.
love that cheesy
One
epic
man
movie
makes
trailer,
it
David.
sound epic.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one. That's the one.
He is so epic.
What was his name again? Shit, Dave. Dave.
In a world
Yeah, there we
where
go. There
AI
we go.
voices sound like in a world where you can't sleep and are also hungry.
So good.
Peter, we're just still playing with so I did this last week. I had created it was only 15 minutes, which that's another thing. I gotta figure out how to stretch that. But it was just a news broadcast of like things going on in Web3, like with crypto and NFTs and DeFi and all that. And it was done like basically all in AI. I mean, the voices all the music was AI. I did a significant amount of writing as far as like, because there was a lot of banter between them to give them personalities and make them sound real. And there were some pretty, I don't know, I thought pretty good joke and punchlines in there
Yeah.
to make it funny. Because you got to make it funny. And I'm just kind of going through the process because Joe didn't have his normal meeting this week, so we didn't have a ton of content of new shit. You know what we need to do, Joe? We need to find like that site that you were talking about. Like, there's an AI for that. We need a site that aggregates like all of the talked about or the new, because there's going to be a new one like every week now. You know what I mean? And like separating like this is trash. This is or like, oh, these guys actually know what they're doing and they got a really dope AI. I was showing people in the Discord earlier the things that I've been able to do with 2D to 3D model, and I know that Meta's coming out with one eventually. Like I'm certain of that. And so like you'll be able to take a 2D image or drawing or whatever and put it through AI and it'll spit out to you like a model. So let me show you what I did. So Mixamo is a website that's run by Adobe, right? It's a free website. And so like our mascot is the robot with the TV head, right? And so she still needs to be textured and the bulge removed from the front of her pants because she's a female. Which I got to remember to do that. It's embarrassing. And I was able to get, first of all, get this rendered and rigged is what you call it when it has a skeleton inside of it. So like there's a skeleton, and then once you do that, then like you can take it in. You can make it do whatever you want. Like there's a ton of animations in Mixamo, and it's free to use. Like you just need to upload your character. Like if I go to my other account, if I'm not mistaken, I went over to CG Trader. Yeah. And I found a biped mouse and it was rigged already. And so she's still, this creature needs to be textured also. It's just pure gray, but I could do the same thing. And all of this, like I don't have the skill set to do any of this shit. I don't know Blender, and I don't know any of the words that are used in this field of tech, right? But I know what it's supposed to look like, and I know the tools to use as far as AI and whatnot. Watch this mouse go. Oh, I had to do the chicken dance earlier. That's funny, actually. You ever seen a mouse doing a chicken dance? Right, like so that's like objectively funny.
The group dances.
Yeah. So all of these tools are out there for y'all to create.
You're from Texas. You do that line dancing or what?
I've never been any kind of country dancing, bro. I don't get down with that. The reason why I did a country song for the Suno commercial was because I wanted it to be funny and laughable and like almost even like it sounds stupid. Like it just sounds stupid to me. Like it makes me laugh. Yeah.
That's good.
No offense to my country music listeners. Y'all are cool. All right, Joe. We're at an hour and 20, I think, right? So
Yeah.
this was fun. We've got the foundation for a couple commercials to air.
Cool.
We're gonna fine tune it. I'm gonna work on my rhyming custom GPT. It's gonna be spitting bars here pretty soon in a way that is acceptable. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, like there's a book called, let me see. Like you would think that this is a shitty book, but it's not. The Art and Science of the Hip Hop MC. Yeah, this is what I need to get. I need to get this and in a PDF.
The knowledge layer.
Yeah.
Like certain bits of it.
Yeah. So
I'm sure there's a lot of filler and fluff and shit. You know what I mean? You probably only need like specific things, maybe a certain chapter or certain parts of certain chapters.
I would just feed it all to it and be like, look, this is like your Bible, and like this is what you want to go off of. But
Right
I
on.
don't know that I've read this fully. I mean, I know I haven't. There's literally only one book that I read from cover to cover in my life.
What was that?
The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. It's a really fucking dope book. If y'all haven't heard of it.
What would you compare it to? I'm just kidding. That was a good one.
Why I don't get it. Is that it?
Because you have no other book to compare it to because you've never.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, so no. I read the cliff notes of every one that I was required to do an assignment for. I just never literally read a book that I can remember from cover to cover. Always like half of it or skimmed it. Read the cliff notes.
As I've gotten older, I'll
Outliers, the story of success. Everybody should read this. I think I even have this actually. If somebody wants to read it, I can send it to you. I think I have it. Oh, Hunger Games. Yeah, my baby mama read those. I like the movies. They weren't bad.
Yeah, I taught at an all-girls school in South Central called Destiny's something.
You went to what?
I taught at an all-girls school in South Central, and it was hilarious because it was called like Destiny's Choice or something. I was like, what is this, like a hip hop group or a high school? What's going on here? And they had Hunger Games, everything all up when I went there. And I was like, what is this Hunger Games thing? And then the movie came out right after that.
Yeah.
Because of that. And I totally love that movie. That movie was great.
Yeah. Pato, I heard that the books are better and like the story's different too. And if I'm not mistaken, like President Snow has like there's a lot more about him and like his background and why his mouth bleeds and shit. I don't think they even tell you why his mouth bleeds in the movie, right?
Nah, I just remember him dabbing it.
Yeah. I don't know why his mouth bleeds. I just know that they tell you in the book. All right. That's all I got. I'm gonna go shoot some motherfuckers in the face with Pato.
Actually, I appreciate it.
I was supposed to have a call tonight. Baby mama number 2.
911.
And I missed it. So all good.
All right, man.
It says it. Yeah. There we go. Word. All right. Tomorrow, Fortnite Friday. We're bringing it back. And we're gonna do funny songs to people playing and do little 30-second montages of fun things that happen in the game. And we got poker coming up 4 days away. I don't know why Busking's like harassing me about it, like in my DM, like get your payment in. Like I don't have 100 NFTV to send them, but I appreciate staying on me, Buzz. That's how you get. That's how you get things done. I appreciate you. I appreciate your persistence in knowing that you have to DM me something 3 to 4 times to actually get it done. See. Oh no. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about in the Twitch. I don't care about that. I'm talking about DMing me about it twice. You got it one more time.
Oh, the poker thing. Okay.
Yeah. He's got to DM me one more time about it, and then I'll do it. Because that's when I'll be like, shit, this is a priority.
Right. Poker in the front.
We're 43, but I think that's mostly on Twitter. Yeah, 26 on Twitter, 16 on Twitch. That ain't bad. Good night, everybody. We'll be back next week with a better structured episode, and we'll see what's going on with Meta. We'll check in with them. I haven't been impressed thus far, but that's because I just use it for coding. And we'll see what we've created in a week's time.
I want to do that Flux too. That's the new one, the Mid-Journey competitor.
No, I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's called Flux. So maybe we can both try it in between until next week.
Yeah, I did. Here, let me show you really quickly. All this shit that I'm
gonna Flux.
So I created this entire globe here. That's spinning. Yeah, like I did this whole thing with AI. Like I don't know how to do any of this shit. Like I just don't. All of this 3D shit. Like, I don't know how to do this. And like I had a vision of what I wanted it to look like, and it nailed it, man. Like I have no complaints here. These are all clickable and are tied to the ones that you click on. It's doing that zip back. I gotta fix that, but Joe is hot. So yeah, that, and I did a bunch of shit. I got the 3D space working. Let me show you that really quickly too. Like it's not perfect, but it's gonna be dope because like I replaced the entire skybox. So like that's like what you see in the I got there. So like all of that is what I put there. So like I put an entirely new skyline and like environment.
Nice.
Like that was some other shit before. And
I like that joystick.
Yeah, I replaced this PDF here. Right. And I replaced this picture, which is a link. It takes us to the old website. And yeah, I'm gonna knock out everything else. And you can tell that like if you see right here, like in the original, like these balls were swinging from the ceiling, but it was only one floor. And so like, you can even see, like I would need to move these or put them somewhere else because like they don't work right there, since like it thinks it's hanging from the ceiling, but it's not, because I put a 2-floor in now. But like this whole model I got from a marketplace online, and it's just dope that you're, you know, we are able to do this. We just need the right technology and the right people to put in the fucking time to build it. But all that open world stuff that we've been promised that is not, that I haven't seen, not truly customizable, where you can fucking take a image of like whatever. Let's see if this works, or let's see if this makes me look foolish.
All right, embrace it.
Hold on, let's put in here. Let me see if this video drops in here.
You just dropped it in a random spot, or do you have to do?
Yeah, no, I just dropped it right in the middle, right? And so that's the video I just dropped in.
Okay.
It's like you can see it's 3D.
Yeah.
And then
there you go. And the audio comes up too?
Say again?
Audio comes up too?
Yeah. Oh, you can't hear it?
I can, but
oh yeah. Audio's working fine. Like drag and drop, bro. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
And
like that's not just for like these, like you can drop in a full 3D model. Let me see if what happens if I put the mouse in here. Hold on a second. I got the mouse too. Get in there.
Can you change the scale on these things fairly easy?
Yeah. Yeah. So oh shit. I got an error. That's okay. This is still in development.
Right.
Now I don't know if it stays if I refresh. I feel like it doesn't yet because I didn't tell it where. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. So yeah, I think it's control click. Right, there we go. So when I control click, I get these, and so I can move this around.
Dope.
Yeah. And then control click again. I can rotate it.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, dude. You'll get it exactly how you want it to look.
Change my angle.
And then this would be the scale. Right. One more. We pull it back out front. And whatnot. But yeah. Say again?
So that's cool, man.
Yeah, it is. Let's see what this mouse is doing. Why is this mouse? There's a black shadowy mouse. He needs some skin. Yeah, but he's there.
Thing to the left there. What's that thing to the left?
What, the ball that's bouncing around?
That thing.
Oh. So this is you could edit the actual code to it, but I didn't want to bring this up because it looks all scary. But like if it had motion or if it was doing something, I could come in here and like on the fly, like change it.
Wow.
And like what I think about, like if you've seen Ready Player Me, like they did something similar in that, like they were able to like change their environment and change things like around them and whatnot. It just didn't look this technical. They made it look way cooler. But yeah, that's what that is.
Cool.
Anyway, yeah, AI.
That's
Use it. All right, y'all. We're gonna find you somewhere to go. Love you. Be kind to your fellow human. You never know what they're going through. And we will see you tomorrow for Fortnite Friday. And then look out for our next podcast. That's going live Monday morning. I don't know what time yet. On your way to work, whatever time that is.
Right.
And all right. Y'all be good. Late.